that kind of spring break. I'm in Richmond, Virginia. Explain to us what we're doing this week.
We're going on an alternative spring break trip, which means we're going to do service in New Orleans, and we're going to be building houses.
We have to go to this meeting right now to like talk about stuff, I guess. It's like the last meeting before we leave tomorrow. And we have to leave at like 6 a.m. or something, right?
Like 7:30 or something.
Yep, it'll be exciting. Stay tuned. So this VCU, the college Millie goes to, and her school trip that we're going on, the trip we're going with, I can't even talk right now. Anyways, I was actually gonna go to this college years ago, like after high school. I applied to college. This is like one of the only schools I really wanted to go to because it was like in the city, kind of, Richmond, artsy. And I had all my stuff, I like got accepted, sent in all my stuff. The night before I was gonna like send in all my papers, do it, done, like going to VCU. I like was thinking to myself, like the money and stuff like that and the loans and paying for school, it just overwhelmed me. So I was like, I'm just gonna stay at home, live at home with my parents for a couple years, get my associates, go to community college. And it was just so heartbreaking because I really wanted to come here, and I was like, oh, VCU, like go away to college. Everyone else from high school was going away to college except for me, and I was just staying at home. Well, a couple other people did too that I knew. And so yeah, this was like my dream. I was gonna be living your life, but then stayed at home and then moved to New York a couple years later because I just had to get out. I'm like, I'm doing it, it's happening, I'm leaving. Sneaking into church after hours. So this is your church? Mm-hmm. Oh. This is exciting. I've never done this before. Oh. Sneaking into God's house. Oh, and the Pope is here too? So the reason for this little break-in is
Take this.
the Lenten prayer book. Daily prayers. And we're off.
Did Anthony come in here?
Getting all the cars packed up.
Woo! Okay, let's go.
Update. Made it to Georgia.
I'm so tired.
Right? I've been driving. I'm so sleepy. My eyes are like getting heavy.
Yeah.
We made it to Georgia. Millie, how does it feel?
Amazing.
We're finding our place to sleep tonight. We're in a church right now. Finding a random classroom to sleep in.
Video logging?
Yeah.
Vlogging.
Want to be in it?
Vlogging.
Want to be in
You
my
nerd.
vlog?
You nerd. Yeah, she has a YouTube channel. Follow her. Dude, you can get 20 new subscribers.
Right?
Guys, follow Melanie on YouTube. You'll be famous. You'll be in her video.
Right. Good morning, Millie. How does it feel?
It feels great.
What are your thoughts on this lovely 6:30 a.m.?
I actually
morning.
slept very comfortably on the floor, but
Yeah.
I woke up because I was cold, not because I was uncomfortable. Because apparently the heat turned off and it was for a reason.
Yes. This is our living arrangements. Oh, look at Millie helping out. I'm so proud. Making our lunches. This is so exciting. Donuts. We arrived in Alabama. Like 10 pounds sugar. And Millie's trying to do the Bluetooth.
How do I... Oh! Charles's phone.
Oops.
iPhone. Awkward. Someone's phone is
connected to our Bluetooth.
How do I click
Charles' iPhone. We are in Alabama. Look at this. Alabama everywhere. When there's a forest fire in Mississippi and they block the road.
I'm guessing we're going this way.
No, I wanted to see.
Emotional tragedy! Emotional tragedy! Oh my gosh, there's pugs.
Oh, he's barking.
Everyone's freaking out.
Melanie, roll down your window. Say roll down.
Oh my gosh!
I missed it.
Oh goodness! Oh, look at the herbs over there!
This is so scary.
Wow.
Oh, I hope they're like okay. Oh wow, let's raise the windows. There's ashes everywhere.
Classic New Orleans crawfish cooker. We made it to New Orleans.
We in Nolans.
Yep. Van life.
Don't leave the bedroom.
So this is our dorm.
We are to the
Whoa.
along the right wall. I'm guessing these.
You can't see it in this video, but there's a lot of bunk beds.
She said to the right. Oh wait, the right's that way.
So this is the sleeping arrangements. Oh, look at Millie making her bed.
Oh, there's my sleeping bag.
I've never slept in a room with this many people before.
Oh,
I feel like
Oh, that's
Cadet
yours?
Kelly in
Yeah.
her army bunk bed.
Melanie, you need to find a sleeping bag now.
Wait! Oh!
It's hers, like,
Someone
it's-
gave that.
What is that?
S'mores skillet.
Do I get to the skillet?
Gotta get that shot. Bourbon Street, where all the craziness happens. You're taking the video. We escaped the group. There's like 19 of us here, but there was too many people to like eat in the restaurant we went to, so we all kind of like did our own thing. New Orleans, night number 1. There's a curfew though, so we have to be back by like 9:30. So we have to go back to St. Jude's, the community center we're staying at. Got some gelato, got some, I got a little s'mores dessert thing.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Coffee. 6 a.m. Breakfast time. Ready for the day. Day 1. Just making fun of my Arthur shoes. This is our orientation, day 1. What organization is this? SB?
SBP.
It's part of like AmeriCorps.
No, it's
Or
not
no, it's not part of
AmeriCorps. They
Never mind.
AmeriCorps volunteers like help them.
Help it, yes. Yes. And there's people from other schools here as well. And this is our group. Heading off to our work sites. We arrived at our work site. Painting this house today. This is the house we're working on. It's not completely before and after, but halfway. So fun fact, the man who lives in this house, you might be wondering why is it green? Well, apparently he's like a man who lives in the community, he works here, he has 2 jobs, and he has a truck, and he's very into like making the neighborhood as like better, because a lot of the times people will drop off garbage like in the empty lots and stuff, and he'll take his truck and bring up the trash, and I think that's so nice. And he wanted his house to be green to make it like bright and happy for the community, like something that can give people joy. I think that's so good. I was like, oh yes. So yeah, because I was wondering, I'm like, why would someone want a bright green house? But it just like brightens things up here. Day 1 is complete of work. How did you feel?
I feel good. It was a really good day.
Yeah, today was amazing. We got to paint a house. Yeah, that's pretty much what we did. That's what I
painted a
did.
house.
We had separate groups though.
Yeah, I put up mirrors in bathrooms. Like I was at a separate site, and we were just kind of doing finishing touches to like make the house like livable. Like we were cleaning things up. I put up mirrors for the bathrooms, and we painted a closet. And
oh yeah, I heard that there was no light in there, and you had to like paint in the dark. Is that
yeah.
true? Anyway, so now we had dinner at St. Jude's, and we're heading to find Wi-Fi so I can upload this video because today's Monday.
Woo!
And one of my New Year's resolutions was upload a video every Monday, and I haven't broken a week yet. So, because the place we're staying at doesn't really have good Wi-Fi. I mean, it has Wi-Fi, and we tried to connect, and she couldn't even like watch a video on it. And I'm like, if you can't even watch a video, how am I gonna upload one? So we're heading to find Wi-Fi. New Orleans. Millie, don't you just love it?
Yes, I love everything about it.
I'm so happy because this is honestly my favorite. During the road trip in the summer, if you watch my road trip videos that I made, whoever's watching this, I went to like pretty much every major city in the United States. Like pretty much everyone. And New Orleans was by far my favorite. Or at least, I mean obviously New York City and then New Orleans. And I loved Venice Beach too, but there's something different about this place, and the jazz and everything is just so perfect.
It's just the French culture is amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, true, because you're like Miss Paris. But yeah, I love that. I love everything, especially jazz. And the whole feeling is so authentic.
Yep.
It's not like, because certain other cities in the United States are like carefully, like they design it to look a certain way or like feel a certain way. But this is actually like real.
Yeah.
Bourbon Street, drinking in public. I mean, we're not drinking, but it's acceptable here. I think it's still a little early though in the night.
Yeah.
For all the craziness. Oh, that's where I got the fishbowl from. When we were here during the road trip, we got this fishbowl and we just kept refilling it. It was just.
Was it like bottomless or whatever?
Well, it was like you pay. Yay, New Orleans.
Woo!
Thank you for watching this week's video. Subscribe, watch, stay tuned. I'll probably have another New Orleans video next week.
Yay!